What's up, guys? We're in the shop tonight doing a few mods, making separate videos tonight. But anyways, this video is going to be on the 2019 Canam Defender. As you've seen in one of our previous videos, we have the System 3 XT300s, the 33s. This is on the stock 2019 XMR suspension. All we've done to it is turn the preload all the way up, and it clears it just fine in the rear. The only thing is, Jake, if you'll come here, the only thing is when I'm really got the suspension stroking to full stroke, hitting a rut or whatever, it'll rub right here on this fender well once it compresses. But anyways, other than that, for normal riding, it never scrubs. It clears it just fine.
We're doing a Sawzall modification tonight.
No, definitely not. So what I did to fix that is, well, there's a couple things we're doing in this video. I think it's going to be all in the same video. I ordered from Battle Armor, 4x4 accessories, battlearmor.com. I ordered a 2-inch bracket lift. And I'm going to get that out of the box and we'll check it out. It's a super easy install, very easy to install, and add 2 inches of lift and clearance. Also, from Wild Boar, I did order this from Wild Boar, right? Yeah, I think so. WildBoarATV.com. I ordered 1.5-inch wheel spacers. Now, do you need these to clear the tires? No. Well, the reason I ordered these was because on the Defender, you can kind of look down the side here, and the fronts are wider than the rear. And I'm just going to widen out my rear to match the front. 1.5 will get it close. It'll actually make the rear stick out just a little bit more than the fronts. It'll make it even more stable. And the higher you go in the lift, you're going to want a little bit wider wheelbase. So anyhow, we're going to install this, do an install video on these two things, and I think that may do it as far as lifting this bike up. It's doing great. We took it to Kapai Creek, never got stuck, had a good time. Oh, got a Battle Armor sticker.
Instructions.
And instructions. There, we'll put that on the refrigerator over there. Thanks, Battle Armor. Look at that. Comes with everything you need for the kit. New bolts. Really, it's going to be really simple. We're going to basically we're going to jack up the rear. We're going to take the tires off and do the wheel bearings. I'm stupid. The wheel spacers. And then we're going to take the bottom of the suspension off the shock and put the brackets on, and then mount the shock right back, let it down, go jack up the front, take the bottom of the shock off, mount the new bracket, mount the shock back, drop it down, you're done. You just got two more inches of ground clearance.
All four the same.
They look like they're all the same thing. So anyhow, here we go. Alright guys, before we do the install, we do want to always get some before and after measurements, but right here we're going to just get a measurement on our ground clearance. We're going to just measure from right here. It's 18 inches of ground clearance, and like I said, that's with stock suspension. This is a 2019 XMR Max, and with 33-inch System 3 tires, XT300s, and we're going to see if we get a true 2 inches out of this bracket lift. So anyhow, we're just, like I said, we're going to take these tires off, install the wheel spacers on just the rear, and then put the bracket lift on. Very simple install, nothing to it. Just take your tires off. You can clean up around the wheel hub, get any mud or dirt or grime. So you just place these bad boys, place them on. These are going, you ain't got to worry about the little bit of slack. Your lug nuts are going to center it all up real nice. Okay, it's definitely not a 14. Let's go see what it is. Right here. What we got here? 17. Alrighty. We got 17. Don't tighten them all the way up at first. Alright, some people ain't real big on doing things to the right torque spec, but
Yeah, how do you know it's
you can look it up on, it should be in your manual what to torque your lug nuts up to, but I'm going to set it around 60 foot-pounds. Huh?
Huh? That feels good weight.
It sounds good.
60.
Oh, I'm a dummy.
Not today, you ain't putting it on 60. Touch the brake.
Yeah. Go hold the brake, buddy. Just make sure my brakes work. It's on a jack. So you pressing them?
Yeah.
Alright, so what you want to do at this point, since you got it jacked up, get a buddy of yours to, Brandon in there, to hold the brake down. It's also a good way to test that your brakes are working. Oh, that's 60 foot-pounds of torque. Oh, he let off the brake. So you want to make sure that your buddy doesn't let off the brake when you're torqued up on it, or you will throw your shoulder out.
Oh, you heard.
Alright, go ahead. Alright. Alright, 2 more. Alrighty. Alright. And then you want to just double check. This is 60. I'm not sure exactly what the actual spec is, but most things are anywhere between 50 and 75 foot-pounds of torque. Anyways, that's all you gotta do. Put your new tire on. Hey. If these actually measure 1.5 inches. On the money, 1.5 inches. Alright guys, so this 15 millimeter on your bottom shock mount. You can have a guy hold back up. You don't have to, but it helps. Alright guys, so here's your bracket right here. At first we put this on backwards, so if you are, you see how this is angled down a little bit, you got more bracket on this side, or material rather. You want the longer part going towards the, on the side closest to the tire. So on the other side we're going to flip it around. I really don't, the way it looks, it don't look like it would make a difference as far as where the shock is going to end up being mounted. But anyhow, that's what they have in the instructions. So it kind of flows with your arms. So anyhow, so that goes over your A arm. The bracket slides over top of it. We'll put your lock washer on. We'll just go hand tight for now. Now you want to fit your shock back in. You got these two washer or spacers rather, and those are going to go on each side of your shock to keep it centered. Try to fight that in. So, like I said, it's not a hard aftermarket piece to add to your bike. Pretty easy to do. If we can do it, you can do it. So anyhow, those are 17 millimeters. So we're going to tighten it up. I'm not going to do any particular foot-pounds of torque on it. So we're just going to get it tight. So anyhow, just tighten it up. Alright guys, so we got it set down. We got the front installed. It's just like we showed you on the back. We got it done. Now we're going to get some measurements. Remember, we also installed the wheel spacers a while ago. We're going to see what the back measures. We're at exactly 18. We've done rolled the machine back and forth and got it back settled back down. We're sitting at 19 and a half. 19 and a half. So now I did kind of shake the bike around. Might have pressed it down a little bit too much, I don't know. But got a full 1.5 inches out of it. It is advertised as a 2-inch bracket lift. Like I said, we did, once we ride it and ride it back in here, we'll get another measurement, and I will comment later in the comment section. If after we ride it, pull it in the shop, we'll measure it again after it rolls around, and we'll see if we have a true 20 inches of ground clearance. But anyhow, real easy to do, good quality. Very happy with it. Also, now my rear is sticking out wider than my front. We did 1.5 inches. Probably should have just went with 1-inch wheel spacers in the back to get it even. Brandon, let's measure this width here. We'll tell them what we got.
Where are you going, Phil?
On this side, hold it down that lug. Side lug to side lug, we're sitting at pretty much 68 inches on the money here. 68-inch width on the rear. Let's go check the front.
I know you bought these,
Do the same thing. 67 and a half. So we're a 1/2 inch wider in the rear now. And we're a lot narrower in the rear. Anyhow, overall, very happy with it. Pretty much probably going to be done for this year on lifting it. Most likely going to stick with these tires. Love the System 3 XT300. If I end up keeping my Sportsman, I may one day put these on it. I don't know. But really happy with that. Overall, awesome unit. Love the Defender. Looking forward to getting some good footage of it out on the river. Some more parts, some trail riding. One thing that really stood out to me, real quick, bonus footage. One thing that really stood out to me at the park with this Defender, with it being a max, of course, I was concerned with turning radius. And I was reading in the comments and different posts from guys on the Defender Nation Facebook page, and they were talking about how good the turning radius was on the Defender Max. Some were even saying it turned just as tight as the short wheelbase Ranger. I didn't believe it, but I was getting in some pretty tight places and not having to stop and back up and go forward. Really happy. Even with these wider tires, now I was able to fit in places I didn't think I'd be able to. So very pleased with this machine. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Remember to subscribe, comment, ask us questions, give a thumbs up, share us, share the video, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and hopefully we'll see you out on some trails one day. See y'all.